Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Pre-evening. It's after the afternoon, but before evening. And Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory suggested we call it the pre-evening. I quite like that. It is just a space of 2 hours, though. 3 hours? Depends what your definition of evening is. Anyway, I have finished the Song of Solomon and the Book of Proverbs. So I get to read a couple of books that I haven't read for a while. First Kings and Second Chronicles. And these two chapters that I'm reading are pretty much the same. Yay. So let's start reading. First Kings chapter 5. Solomon prepares to build the temple. Now Hiram, king of Tyre, sent his servants to Solomon because he heard that they would anointed him king. Because he had heard that they had anointed him king in place of his father, for Hiram had always loved David. Then Solomon sent to Hiram, saying, "You know how my father David could not build a house for the name of the Lord his God, because of the wars which were fought against him on every side, until the Lord put his foes under the soles of his feet. But now the Lord my God has given me rest on every side. There is neither adversary nor evil occurrence. And behold, I propose to build a house for the name of the Lord my God. As the Lord spoke to my father David, saying, Your son, whom I shall set on your throne in your place, he shall build the house for my name. Now therefore command that they cut down cedars for me from Lebanon, and my servants will be with your servants, and I will pay you wages for your servants, according to whatever you say. For you know there is none among us who has skill to cut timber like the Sidonians." So it was, when Hiram heard the words of Solomon, that he rejoiced greatly and said, "Blessed be the Lord this day, for he has given David a wise son over this great people." Then Hiram sent to Solomon, saying, "I have considered this message, and you which you sent me, and I will do all you desire concerning the cedar and the cypress logs. My servants shall bring them down from Lebanon to the sea, and I will float them in rafts by sea to the place you indicate to me, and I will have them broken apart there. Then you can take them away, and you shall fulfill my desire by giving food to my household." Then Hiram gave Solomon cedar and cypress logs, according to all his desire. And Solomon gave Hiram 20,000 cors of wheat as food for his household, and 20 cors of pressed oil. Thus Solomon gave to Hiram year by year. So the Lord gave to Solomon wisdom, and as he had promised him. And there was peace. And there was peace between Hiram and Solomon, and the two of them made a treaty together. Then King Solomon raised up a labour force out of all Israel, and the labour force was 30,000 men. 30,000! Wow! Solomon had 70,000 who carried burdens, and 80,000 who quarried stone in the mountains, besides 3,300 from the chiefs of Solomon's deputies, who supervised the people who laboured in the work. And the king commanded them to quarry large stones, costly stones, and hewn stones to lay in the foundation of the temple. So Solomon's builders, Hiram's builders, and the Gibeonites quarried them, and they prepared timber as stones to build the temple. It is just that one chapter. Right. That was that. Not much I can say about that, but that's a lot of people. Although they probably did need that many people back then because they don't have the machines that they have now. Anyway, I will say see you later for that, because that was the end of that reading. And there is going to be 2 more readings today. So that was the first one. The second one is going to be 2 Chronicles chapter 2, where they talk about the temple being built again. Anyway, I'll see you in the next reading.